Trading days, April 26, 2015. We'll start by looking at the SP 500 daily chart, and just to cover some things from last week, we had talked about Venus going out of bounds by declination, and here on April 17th, when it occurred, we see we had a big down move. I had also mentioned last week I was expecting a bounce early in the week and then a move down. We got the bounce early in the week, but price continued on up. I had mentioned the symmetrical triangle that the S&P 500 was in. And with a symmetrical triangle, it often leaves the triangle in the direction it entered it. In this case, it entered it with price going up, and it appears to be exiting by breaking to the upside, as we mentioned last week. Keep this in your sights for early in the week, however. What we want to see is a good break, and that would mean new all-time highs. I think we did get an all-time high here on the close, but I want to see it break out here substantially. Obviously, price is above the 15 and 45-day moving averages, and the 15 is above the 45, so all this is looking bullish. This coming week, there's no really major aspects. There is one aspect on April 29th, which is the day of the FOMC announcement, typically at 2 o'clock. That aspect is Mars quintile Neptune. Now, this can stand, any one of these aspects can have a positive and a negative outlook to it. And this aspect is, it can be energy directed to a common cause for the common good. So an example might be the world gathering to help India with this very recent, just heard about it, massive earthquake. This aspect also can stand for deceit, falsehoods, almost a talent for deceit, and it's interesting we'd get that aspect when the FOMC is making an announcement. The aspect, or from an astrological perspective, the biggest thing that's happening over the next few weeks is an aspect on May the 4th, Monday of the following week, and that is Saturn sesqui-square Uranus, and it's the waning aspect. So that is an aspect of 135 degrees, so it's a multiple of 45 degrees, a hard aspect. It's really looked upon as a minor aspect, but with these two planets, Saturn and Uranus, probably nothing is really considered minor. I'll take a look at the chart coming up. Just 1 second here. And the 25th. So on this chart, the red squares are a 3-pass of this Saturn's sesqui-square Uranus aspect. The first one was back in early December, December the 3rd. This one is May the 4th. And then we have the last one in October 22nd, 2015. So any of these could have a dramatic effect on the market and could have a dramatic impact on world events. This could be also affecting organs, not necessarily a physical thing like an earthquake, but It could be changes to the structure of large organizations. Various things could be covered. Just watch this next 2-week period. That's all I'm going to say on this one. I've got more text in the blog. Thanks for listening.